I want agency. Aluta waga. Aluta saka. Agency pama. Mama rikadu.
I was coronated the chief Censsa worldwide. I felt good and I also felt great. Why? Because the responsibility has been saddled to me as Censsa Chief the 11th at the level of Cross River Central. They have actually given me this power, this mandate to lead them. So I felt great and I felt good, and that since the masses actually wanted me, it's a thing of joy to me, and I believe I will not fail them because I will actually work with them for us to achieve a major height and growth.
So what advice do you have for yourself?
Well, the advice I have for them is, as Censites and as Censsa Light, our major and utmost priority majorly is our academics. So it's always very much good that, notwithstanding other activities we play while in school, we should take our studies very serious. And for the unionists as well, even when you are playing union, you should know that there was a major goal, there was a major aim while you actually came to school. So you should focus on that first while you take the other as secondary aspects.
First of all, my name is Senator David Abokun, the NAGRIS president, that's National Association of Cross River State Students Worldwide. I'm so happy to be here for my brother. I call him a brother and a friend. We serve in the same Senate, that's 11 Liberty Senate, which he served very well and represent his own senatorial district very well, and becoming a departmental president, which his department, after he has served, they pray to have a leader like him. And also Censsa worldwide also saw that capacity and the zeal in him. They will actually call him to come and run for Censsa worldwide, which he went and he won the elections. And today, happily, we have come out to join him, to celebrate with him. He's a good man who have the capacity to deliver. I know as the NAGRIS Worldwide President to partner with him to see how we can bring prosperity. An association as such, which does not have any dues, to see how we can, from the states, to see how we can lend hand for support for him to carry out project that is going to execute in that senatorial district. As a brother and a friend, my advice to him is for him to carry his ESCO members along. He should not do anything neglecting his ESCO members, because first, that's where his strength is coming from the house. Also with the stakeholder, he should be a leader that will also report back to his ESCO members and to the leaders. That's for him to continuously making consultation, for him to seek advice also. That will boost him and make him to learn well as a chief that he is.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sir, what can you say about the last administration?
Sorry?
What can you say about the last administration?
Oh, the last administration, they did well, honestly, because it's not easy to come and run an affair, which as a president or as a chief that you are, running an organization that you don't receive money like dues or salary, but you just need how to tax your brain to see how you can get things done to the people of that jurisdiction. The last administration, they did well, so now it's now turn for distinguished Senator Edim Johnson to come and do his own, and I know he will learn well.
My name is Senator Agbo Vincent. So thank you for giving me this privilege to speak with you. Today is a very remarkable day. We came to witness the inauguration and coronation of the 11th Censsa chief. The coronated chief, whose name is Senator Edim Johnson, I've known him for a couple of time now. I'm the Senate President. Okay. Well, thank you for giving me this privilege to speak with you. Today is a very remarkable day. We came to witness the inauguration and coronation of the 11th Censsa chief. The coronated chief, whose name is Senator Edim Johnson, I've known him for a couple of time now. I'm the Senate President, and he served under me to represent his people of Bubra. And while under me, he also was the president of his department. And throughout that period, he has shown so much capacity. He delivered on his mandate. So even while I made a speech inside there, I will still repeat, yeah, I'm optimistic and I believe that Senator Adam Johnson, being given the responsibility as the Censsa chief, will take Censsa to the right path and navigate Censsa to a greater height. All Censsa need is just their collaboration, their support to the Censsa chief and his executive. And with God by their side, they will deliver on their mandates.
Okay, sir. So what advice do you have?
Okay. Power comes from God, and it's always said down, easy lies the head that wears the crown. So I would advise the executives and also the chief that at some points where there's issues, there's problem, always run to God, pray, because it's God that made it possible for you to emerge as a Censsa chief, and it's God that will still make it possible for you to have a soft landing throughout your administration. And I advise that the executive work together with each other. Nobody should see himself as if he's superior. Respect should be accorded to the Censsa chief, and by that doing, I think they will perform better.
Okay, sir. So what can you say about the last administration?
Okay. Well, the last administration, everybody knows what transpired when an electionary process. So even at the level of NACRIS worldwide, most executives in various union components were not able to deliver on that mandate due because of the election process. These persons are in PDP, this person sees you as in APC. So that running around, before you know it, after the election, there was no time enough. But as much as possible, the last administration tried their own best. I won't say they don't try. They try their own best in their own part, of which they can deliver. But I think enough have to be done also.
My name is Anthony Ekok.
Okay. So what can you say about?
The few things I know is that one is from Bubra. And then I think that I know for sure that it was a huge success, even when the occasion delayed because of trying to fix one or two things. But of course you can tell if you were there that it was actually a huge success. Then I think that he's one person who looks like he will succeed, and I know for sure that the people around him, including myself and you, will help him succeed. That's the only thing I know for now. Okay.
So what advice do you have for him?
The only advice I have for him is that he should continue to ask questions. You know, it's an office he has not occupied before, even at the level of chapter. So he should continue to ask questions, and I know for sure that when he asks questions, he will get the direction. Okay, how is this thing done? How should I do it? I know many advices will come. A lot of persons want to advise him, but one thing is sure, you have to filter what is good. All right, what suits the current reality, and then act towards that direction. Did well. Basically, they did their best. All right, there's no administration that succeeds. Everyone fails. Another one will fail. Johnson, in that language of failure, will fail. But the past administration tried a lot. And then they are laid down plans that Taco Roland could not execute. And if Johnson wants to succeed, I think he should hijack or to go back and execute or exert this continuity kind of thing. To say, okay, this is where my predecessor started and ended here. Let me continue. The problem we have maybe in our locality politically is that that continuity strength is not there. You get, so let him continue from where Takon Roland's administration stopped. I know Takon Roland will be one person who is full of ideas. That brings us to the other point of consultation. The administration should go back to him, and then Takon Roland, I will say that he did a lot. He did a lot because if not for academics, Takon